Something really bad has happened in my life, and I'm feeling completely lost and confused. I don't know what to do or who to turn to. I can't bring myself to talk to anyone I know about this situation, so I'm hoping I can work through some of my thoughts and feelings here. My wife and I have been together since we were teenagers. We've now been married for 6 years. Overall, our relationship has been good and steady. Like most couples, we do have arguments sometimes, but it's never been anything too serious or long-lasting. We usually manage to say sorry to each other and make up after a day or so. I thought we were happy and stable. But today, everything changed. My wife asked if we could talk, and I could tell by her voice that something was wrong. She sat me down and told me something that completely shocked me. She said she's been talking to another man for the last 3 months. Apparently, she met him at one of her hobby groups. At first, she says she thought he was just a friend, someone to chat with. But as time went on, she started telling him a lot of personal things about our relationship. She even showed him screenshots of our arguments when we had them. She complained to him about things I do that annoy her. She told him bad things about our last vacation and even talked negatively about my family. I can't believe she would share such private information with a stranger. This secret friendship went on for about 2 months. They were talking almost every day, sometimes for hours. Then, something happened that made everything worse. When I was away on a trip with my friends, this man actually came to our house. My wife went outside to talk to him, and that's when he told her he loved her. He even asked her to leave me and be with him instead. I can't imagine how I would have felt if I had been there to see this happen. My wife says she was shocked by his confession and immediately stopped talking to him after that. She told him she didn't want that kind of relationship and that she was committed to our marriage. He sent her some messages since then, which I've read. In these messages, he's still trying to convince her to leave me. He keeps saying he's not like me and that he could make her happier. What really worries me is that my wife has deleted all their other messages from before this happened. She says she didn't want to look at them anymore because they made her feel guilty. But this really worries me. I wish I could see those messages to know for sure that they didn't talk about anything romantic or inappropriate. Not knowing what was in those messages is driving me crazy. I feel so hurt and betrayed by all of this. I've always been a private person. I focus on my hobbies, I work hard at my job, and I love my family more than anything. But in the message I saw from this man, he talks about me like I'm some kind of terrible, mean husband. He seems to think I treat my wife badly. He must think this because of what my wife has been telling him about me all this time. It hurts to think that she's been painting such a negative picture of me to someone else. I feel like my wife doesn't respect me or our marriage at all. I can't understand how she could talk to anyone except maybe a therapist about our private life. And she did this with a man she's only known for maybe 4 months. It feels like such a huge betrayal of trust. I'm struggling to understand how she could do this to me and to us. I'm completely lost and overwhelmed. I don't know what to say to her or how to act around her now. I don't know if I can trust her anymore. Should I try to forgive her? Should I be angry? Should we go to counseling? I have so many questions and no answers. Can anyone help me figure out what to do next? How do I even begin to deal with this situation?